Buddy Boeheim here, career high 16 for you. What got cooking for you when you got it right in there in the first half?
Just my teammates finding me. I had a couple open looks early. Tyus drew two guys. O'Shea was drawing two guys. They would kick it out to me, and I'd have an open three. And just got hot early, got to the line. That helps. And it starts with defense. Our defense was really good, and just kept going and making my shots.
How much does it help you out, too? I think the first look you got was about as in rhythm as you could have found out there.
Yeah, I mean, you always, as a shooter, you want to start off with a make, and that was a big confidence booster there to start off with a make and just keep looking for your shots. And when you start one, everything starts to open up, and your teammates really start to find you then.
You mentioned the guy two lockers down from you. Tyus came out, looked like he was running downhill in the first few plays of the game, and it seemed to get the game going in the right way for you guys.
Yeah, I mean, Tyus in transition is always a problem for the other team, and he had about 12, 14 fast break points today, and it's just hard to stop someone when he's going full speed. It's hard to stop, and he just opens up the floor for everyone and makes plays.
Do you get kind of lost in it at all when he and Kai Bowman were kind of going back and forth, looked like at some points?
Yeah, I mean, those are two great players. Kai Bowman had some really tough shots, and he's one of those guys that are going to make shots no matter where you are, and he's a really good player, and yeah, it was just a fun matchup.
20-point game, it got cut, I think, maybe to 6 at some point late in the game. How tough are these games to close out in this league?
Yeah, I mean, you can't stop playing for a second. We kind of let down a little, let our guard down, and they made some shots and got to the rim, and it just shows how good every team in this conference is.
Let's just wrap up on a more big picture thought with you. Last, I don't know, 3 weeks or so, when did it sort of click in for you? It looks like you're feeling a lot more comfortable out there.
Just getting used to everything, really, getting used to the speed of the game, and just my teammates and coaches believe in me, and staying in the gym and working hard, and making sure I'm ready for when I get my chance, because I know that the team needs me to come in and knock down shots.
All right, buddy, keep going.
Thank you.
Thanks. 21 for Tyus tonight, and looked like you had it going early in the game. You got downhill a few times. How much did that really set up the rest of your afternoon?
I mean, anytime I have the ball in transition, I just try to push it and try to get all the way to the basket until they stop me, and so it gets me going a little bit.
Looked like there was a couple points of the game where you had it going at one end and Kai's doing it at the other end for them. What's that like when two of the best scorers in the league are kind of going back and forth?
I mean, he's a really good player. He was making some tough shots today, but that's what he does every single night. So he's a really good player. But me, I'm a competitor, so I just want to, score on the other end when he does that. So.
The big smile too on the alley-oop that looked like it had put the game away at the time.
Yeah. I mean, it was a good play by Lodge. Once again, we were just trying to get out in transition, and once we get out in transition, it's just easy buckets from there.
They got back into it a little bit after that. How tough are these games to close out in the league? Because none of these teams seem to go away at the end of games.
It's always tough. I mean, every game you play is going to be tough. If you start sleeping for 2 minutes, I mean, it'll be like a 6-point game. So you just have to be you really have to play the complete 40 minutes of the game and just give it your all.
How about the guy to your left here, your right, actually, Buddy Boeheim, career high 16, and it looked like you set him up a few times. What's gone on with the relationship with you guys the last few games when it looks like you've got pretty good chemistry out there?
I mean, he's been great. I mean, that's something that we were definitely missing last year. Because a lot of teams, they like to load up on me, try to clog the paint and stuff like that. But with him, you can't really stay off him like that. So if they help with me, I just try to drive that direction, hit him open for wide open threes, and he's been knocking them down.
And I'm sure you can think back to your freshman year. It's probably about this point of the year where it clicked in for you. Are you seeing that happening where a guy gets more comfortable out there?
Yeah, I mean, it's a long season. It's a long season, so everyone goes through their up and downs. I mean, I went through it. I go through it every single year, and I mean, he's a freshman. He's been doing an amazing job.
All right, Tyus, nice win. Keep it going.
Thank you.